comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Oh! These two fighters are perfectly synced. Bops him with a target call. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Lets off a projectile to waste time. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? They're being absolutely relentless. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In with snake steps. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? A quick breather. Sonic boom. Zones with the fireball. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Connects with the closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Denies the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. What's their game? Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Takes a trip. Sticks the jump in. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A quick brief experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Oh my, the throw tech. Sets up with the jump in. As if that was a well-placed projectile. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shuts that down with a parry. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Bear Stick drops them from the air. Player 1 with them blocks the low kick. Hits up the counter. The throw is denied. Crowns him from above. Still alive? Still alive? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Oh, you vital parry. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that runback. Sonic Boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Checks him with the boom. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nice solid counter. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes with the safe stuff with that target counter. What'll happen here? Somersault kick stops him cold. Throw connects and does big damage. A quick breather springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 anticipated that throw. Both fight. The low's blocked. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it better. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump! Crowns him from above. Closing moments of the overhead denied. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Misfire with the drive impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trip them up. The jump in is denied. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Solid combo. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jump intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sonic boom. Brushes off the impact. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning. Hits them with a stop and pop. Oh, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Perfect boom. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Burnout activates. Let's loose a boom. Right lead is there. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack, sneaks in the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal. Somersault kick to take them head on. Player one, nothing stops this train. What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. Adds a bit of OD spice. Let's loose a boom. Player two, there's a burnout. Oh, here we go. Straight to the point. Connects with the throw. Player two is in a very good spot now. A lot of impact. Squash. Ooh, crushes the shins. Oh my God, it is over. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Boom! Breaks the block with a throw. Wrong pawn takes them off their feet. Reads them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. A combo with the target combo. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Hits with the overhead. Big counter. Feeling out the spacing. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. The big play does it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Rongquan takes them off their feet. Breaks the block with a throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Their will to win is really experiencing burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Excellent block! Player 1 sets up with the jump in. Denies the jump in attempt. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done with. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Overhead. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Checks him with the projectile. Throws him. What's next? Perfect move. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Gets the counter hit throw. No escape from the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Sonic boom. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Knockdown and smart play to stop the opponent. Noticeable life lead is a completion. Back knuckle. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. There's a drive impact. Transverse. The hit that combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sonic boom. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Uses the parry. The super armor does its job. Transverse. The hits will connect. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Checks with a medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Experiencing burnout. Big throw. A quick breather. A super art. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Look in there. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the jump in. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the command grab. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart gets. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sonic boom! Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Somersault kick stops them cold. Still scrapping for control of the space. The low heavy is denied. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Checks him with the boom. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, what a smart throw. Going in? Sonic boom. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Let's loose a boom. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Uses their drive gauge. Profite. Good guess there. The net burns out. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Player one can't use it. They couldn't tech the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Connects with the throw. Sonic boom. Gotta do better than that. This can lead to some big damage. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. What will overhead? Player one is in a very good spot now. Just subtracts that off. Snares him with the wrong verse. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is an overhead attack. Boom! What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Manon wins.
Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sonic boom. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws them to negate the block. That drive impact doesn't get through. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and bop. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good judgment there. Player one will look to apply experiencing burnout. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Going in. Player one holds it all in with a rush. Sneaks in the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Takes the chance to hurt him. Well-timed command throw there. Player one chases them down. Goes for the drive rush there. A little too greedy there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. This is the perfect range. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to meet them in the air. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Player one just goes for it at this range. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knocks them out of the air. Ooh, what a smart play. Player two can't let, oh my, the throw tech. Anti-air in the clutch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Taking chunks out of each other here. The next clutch taps them on the toe. Snares them with the wrong verse. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shows a medium kick. Sonic boom. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Goes for the command grab. Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Had the radar up and running. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Brushes off the impact. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Not cracking under pressure. Brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Player 1 needs to use... Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Are we going to see a comeback here? There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter now. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off. Beats off down to the wire. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. With the throw. Sonic boom. Deliberate forward to pressure the opponent. Transverse. The hit throw connect. Was hungry for the drive. No escaping that. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Brushes off the impact. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use... Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and... just goes for it at this range. In there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Sonic boom! Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? One combo can end this round right now. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for the open. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Mane's perfect KO. They were in full control there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Getting up close and personal. Player 2 is working with a better game. Nothing stops this train. They're back into the corner now. Snares them with the round reset. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning. How did they read that throw? Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? This can lead to some big damage. This is going to hurt. Let's loose a boom. Excellent block. Grabs him from above. Grabs him. I can't believe it. Rushes in. It is over. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 chases them down. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice managed Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Gets the jump in. Need the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or base? Hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Knockdown. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Sonic boom! Hits them with a stop and bomb. Looking for a chance. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What a reaction to go air to air. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see if this can lead to some big damage? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. They were expecting that drive impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Still plenty of time left. A quick breather. They gotta make something happen to increase Mano's metal level. They decided to take a breather to knock them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Oh, sniped. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Forward rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Hits the drive. Both sides get it. Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. What are they gonna do? Okay, nobody blinked. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Connects with the throw. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Denied! They are done! Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gotta do better than that. Sets up with the jump in. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Somersault kick stops them cold. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? This stun might mean the end of this round. Player two is almost dead, but some cluster gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Player bears the impact, not letting that go unpunished. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Manes Duare for the long game return. A parry? Looking for a chance, and whiffs! They're wide open! Get ready to be... It's too much! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.